see Brandin Cooks, because I think they could use a spark at the wide receiver position opposite of, CD and Tober, who's been putting in some good tape.
It is looking that way. I had some conversations yesterday, and it was kind of a funny conversation because the individuals that I was talking to, they were like, "Oh yeah, no, see, this is looking like the week." So then I kind of tilted my head and I smirked. I was like, "Didn't you say that last week and the week before?" Like, come on now. At a certain point, you start making me look bad, and I don't do that now. We don't do that here. The scenes, but when you hear Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones basically point at the fact that he will likely take the field on Thursday, and look at the injury report. He's not had any setbacks in that regard last week or this week. Talked to Brandon in the locker room last night, and he was like, "I was ready last week, so I'm definitely ready this week."
What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back. Like I never left. What's good with y'all, man? Happy early Thanksgiving, man. Listen. Before I get started, let me thank my channel sponsor, BetUS, for sponsoring this video. If you're into sports betting and you might want to bet on the Cowboys tomorrow versus the Giants, why not do it with the best, BetUS, where the game begins? Let's talk about these injuries, man. I know you heard that clip in the beginning. Shout out, first of all, before I get too far, shout out to Skywalker Still, Patrick No C Walker, some of the best in the game, literally covering the Cowboys content, Cowboys reporting. Seriously, two guys I respect a lot. And sometimes you got to share the information. Not sure if you caught Skywalker Still's show this morning, but they do a segment on there called What's the Science with Patrick No C Walker. I think I said that right. Don't get mad at me, Scott, if I didn't. But they break down all kinds of different things from week to week. And I just want to share that information with y'all because these injuries affect not just this game, but people that are team tank, people that want to win. These injuries are important. So it's something that stands out to me so much because of where we are as the Cowboys, like as a nation. I wanted to share that. Brandin Cooks. The clip you heard in the beginning, Brandin Cooks, who said he was healthy last week. And I thought I heard that too. Says he's going to play this week. The Jones family apparently is backing him up this week. But I've been hearing he's been healthy for a couple of weeks. And you start getting off into the politics of things like, why wasn't Brandin Cooks out there? Like, why? What's going on with the Cowboys, man? It's like, are they team tank? They kind of want to win some weeks and don't. And it makes me mad because some organizations are all about winning, and we're not. We like to do things on our terms and think that we're smarter than everybody and all this extra stuff, and it kind of frustrates me. But neither here nor there. Brandin Cooks is supposed to play this week, and that's good. That's good. I said this yesterday on my live stream. If you didn't go check it out, didn't see it, go check it out. I was talking about the fact that as a Cowboys fan right now, you just can't lose. You can't. If you want to root for the team to win, go ahead. I ain't going to be mad at you. I ain't the one to tell you how to fan. Just like when I used to get mad at people rooting for us to lose. I ain't get mad at you then. That's your business. I feel like personally, I can't lose. If we win, then I'm going to start to identify players that we might be able to keep, like Josh Butler. I got a video on him coming soon. Or linemen like TJ Bass or Brock Hoffman. You start to identify players like, I can keep him. Things like that. Especially when you're going against good teams. Not necessarily this week. But when you're playing teams like, the Bengals got a good offense. But when you're playing the Eagles again, yeah, I know. I hate to say it. Or when you're playing the Bucks. We got a couple good teams down the stretch. You can really identify who's really trying to play, who's not. But if we lose, then you just be like, our draft pick is solidified. We're moving up the ranks. You can't really lose. But there are other injuries that affect this game. I'm sorry I went off on a little bit of tangent. I'm going to let Skywalker Still and Patrick No C let y'all hear what's going on, and then we'll talk about it. Listen, it's real simple. Go to betus.com, set up a profile. It's real simple. The interface is dope. It ain't hard to do. You're going to get personalized care. Use code YouTube150. Get 150% sign-up bonus for up to $2,000. Trust me, we going to be all right. Go to BetUS, set up your account, put a little bread on the Cowboys, or don't, or bet against the Cowboys. Either way, BetUS going to take care of you. Remember, 150% sign-up bonus, code U2150. Let them take care of you like they take care of me.
Can you please bless us here with yesterday's injury report, which continues to be a lengthy one and possibly some concerning news, as always seems to be every week.
Right. Well, I'll start with the blessing part of it, which is Deron Bland. Talked to him yesterday, and he said that even though he's been limited in the walkthrough on Monday and in full participation on as far as team practice on yesterday, he told me he came out clean from his 2024 debut against the Commanders, in which his pitch count was eventually deleted entirely because the Cowboys really wanted to win that game. So he said he's not dealing with any soreness, said he feels great. Check out the article there on the .com. So that's the positive. Headliners, obviously, Jake Ferguson, he's not going to be out there because he's still in concussion protocol. It does not look like Zach Martin is going to be out there again. He's likely to miss his second consecutive game as he deals with an ankle and a shoulder injury. Austin Richards, unfortunately, he's dealing with a high ankle sprain, suffered in Sunday's game against the Commanders. Yeah. And that's just another brutal blow to the Cowboys O-line still because, Zach Martin, Tyler Smith, which we'll get to in a second, Tyler Guyton continues to deal with that nagging shoulder injury. And now, Awesome, he comes in and has some more than solid football, and now he's down with a high ankle sprain that's probably going to cost him several games. Yesterday in the locker room, he was walking around with a boot on his foot, so not looking great there. But speaking of Tyler Smith, let's end it on the blessing. Tyler Smith said, absolutely, when asked if he's going to play on Thanksgiving against the New York Giants. So an eye on Kalen Carson. It's not been made official yet or anything like that, but as you notice, he did not practice yesterday after going through the walkthrough on Monday. He was made inactive on Sunday. So on Monday, even though he wasn't on the injury report, I started asking some questions, asking around. And it sounds as if he might have suffered a setback with that shoulder injury. If that's the case, the Cowboys might be without Kalen Carson for a little while now. And being that there are only 6 games left, he might be done for the season. But put a pin in that. That's just based on some whispers that I'm hearing. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition. But not good news from what I'm hearing on Kalen Carson.
Can I quickly get another, update or let us know what's going on with this Trayvon Diggs situation? Because I know he practiced last week and then he came to the staff and said he can't go on Friday. And so he didn't travel. And he's back at practice yesterday or Monday, and then he's not practicing yesterday. It's just, what is going on with Diggs?
He's trying. He's fighting through a couple injuries, and he's trying to get on the field, and that's what Monday was about. Monday was him getting out there in the walkthrough to see how his body would react. Came out of the walkthrough, and it's not reacting the way he wants. And he doesn't want to make anything worse. Now, you want to keep in mind that this is a guy who, not so long ago is returning from a torn ACL. And when I say not so long ago, I mean like this season. So it's not that it's anything tied to the ACL, but he's really, really hyper in tune with his body at the moment to make sure that he's taking care of it. So it's not a long-term situation that could potentially spill over into the preparation for 2025 as far as the start of the offseason program. So that doesn't mean that Trayvon Diggs is waving the flag on 2024, because if that were the case, he wouldn't have even tried to participate in Monday's walkthrough. So he is trying. It's just not going how he wants it to go right now. So if, in fact, he is ruled out, which is what it's trending toward, then we'll get another Josh Butler legacy game, hopefully.
So as y'all see, man, we on the sick and shut in. It's still, if you team tank, it's still plenty of reasons to be excited. First of all, not mentioned, Drew Lock is playing this week. At least that's what the last time I heard. Daniel Jones got cut, and they wanted to try to start Tommy DeVito, but they can't because he got hurt. So they got to start the better quarterback. And Drew Lock and Malik Neighbors could light us up. We will see, though. Like I said, if Butler comes out there and balls out, that means we got Trayvon Diggs, Deron Bland, and Butler and Lewis. That's 4 good corners. I ain't going to be mad at having good depth. That means we don't got to go force draft a corner. You can't really lose. But if he doesn't pan out and he looks like an undrafted free agent over time, then you draft one. Do you see where we at? You see where I'm at with it? I can't really get frustrated. Hearing that Zach Martin won't go, let's keep seeing what Bass and Brock got. I'm not even going to get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I seen Richards being out. I kind of wanted to get more looks at him, but I kind of feel like he's good at that left tackle, swing tackle position. Not starting, left swing tackle. Hopefully Terrence Steele can keep putting some good tape out there because his season ain't been the greatest. Jake Ferguson is out, concussion thing, so he's still out. It's, and Trayvon Diggs probably won't go, but hearing Patrick Nosey say that Diggs is, more so concerned with not hurting himself, focusing on next year, lets me know that there's mixed signals being sent. If we were all in trying to make a playoff run like Jerry Jones wants you to believe, Trayvon Diggs would be out there playing. I'm thinking that the injury report looks so large is because they're like, hey, man, if you ain't 100% healthy, don't go out there. And if we were on a playoff push, if you can move, get out there. You see the difference? But I would let them know your thoughts in the comments. How does this affect the game tomorrow? And do you want to win tomorrow? Please, if you didn't see my stream last night, just go go watch it. And just write in the comments, do you want to win tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? My answer, both of them. I want to win, lose. That don't make any sense. I want to win because I'm a Cowboys fan. But I want to lose because I want the draft pick. Either way, we can't really lose unless we go on like a 5-game winning streak, and we will talk about that if that happens. I don't see it happening because you're not getting 2 run backs this week. But it's your boy, Mr. Rome. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about the injuries, about the game tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, you'll see me tomorrow after the game because I'm one of them dudes that can't stay away from y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I holla. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my channel sponsor, Bet US, for sponsoring this video. Peace.